Anchor, the real pirates of the Caribbean. A complete history. The image of pirates in the Caribbean has long been romanticized by Hollywood. Parrots on shoulders, buried treasure, and swashbuckling sword fights. But the truth is far more brutal, fascinating, and complex than fiction ever portrayed. The real pirates of the Caribbean were driven by greed, vengeance, rebellion, and survival, shaping the very foundation of colonial trade, warfare, and global politics in the 17th and 18th centuries. Pirate flag origins of Caribbean piracy. Piracy in the Caribbean didn't begin as aimless looting. It was born out of empire. In the early 1500s, Spain's discovery and exploitation of the New World made the Caribbean a gold mine. Quite literally. Spanish galleons returned home laden with silver, gold, and spices. These ships became irresistible targets for privateers, pirates sanctioned by governments like England, France, and the Netherlands to raid enemy ships. Scroll privateers versus pirates. The line between privateer and pirate was thin. During wartime, privateers had legal protection. But when peace returned, many were abandoned and continued looting without authorization. These now illegal pirates created floating republics, governing themselves on ships with democratic codes, shared treasure, and brutal discipline. Crossed swords, the Golden Age of Piracy, 1650 to 1730. This period marked the rise of the most infamous pirates in history. The Caribbean became their stronghold, a maze of small islands, hidden coves, and vulnerable shipping lanes. Major ports like Nassau in the Bahamas became pirate republics. Some of the most legendary figures included Edward Teach, Blackbeard, a terrifying presence with fuses in his beard. He blockaded Charleston and fought to the death. And Bonny and Mary Red, female pirates who defied every norm of their time, disguised as men and fought ferociously. Bartholomew Blackbart Roberts captured over 400 ships and wrote one of the first pirate codes of conduct. Henry Morgan, a Welsh privateer turned governor of Jamaica, notorious for a sack of Panama. Desert island, pirate havens, and hidden treasures. The pirates needed places to hide, repair ships, and trade stolen goods. They established havens like Tortuga, off Haiti, a stronghold of French buccaneers. Port Royal, Jamaica, once the richest city in the Caribbean, notorious for decadence and pirate activity. Nassau, a lawless pirate republic until the British cracked down in the 1710s. Despite myths, buried treasure was rare. Pirates spent their loot quickly on food, rum, weapons, and pleasure. Balance scale, the fall of the pirates. The age of piracy ended when the great empires cracked down. Britain, eager to protect its colonies and trade, deployed naval forces to hunt pirates. By the 1730s, most of the major figures had been hanged, killed in battle, or had vanished. The British offered royal pardons to pirates who surrendered, while others like Blackbeard were hunted and beheaded. The last major pirate stronghold, Nassau, fell to the British Navy in 1718. Glow showing Europe-Africa, legacy, and myth. Pirates became legends not just because of their crimes, but because they challenged the order of the world. Many lived under egalitarian principles, elected captains, split profits, and offered compensation for injury, unheard of in traditional navies. They left a legacy of freedom, rebellion, and resistance against imperial power. Today, their stories inspire books, movies, and fascination across the world. Anchor, conclusion. The real pirates of the Caribbean were far more than cartoonish criminals. They were outlaws, opportunists, and rebels who thrived in the chaotic frontier of empire. Their world was filled with danger, betrayal, and fleeting glory, but their legacy lives on in every skull and crossbones flag that flutters in the popular imagination.